Hey, this is Claire at the Allentown Art Museum. Sleep Tight incorporates textiles to show global traditions around textiles used for the bed. In the Hmong culture from Southeast Asia, people traditionally use textile-related arts called pa and dao, which translates to flower cloth and includes techniques like embroidery, applique, and batik dyeing. And so we have a few examples in our collection. This woman's apron has long embroidered ties and applique on the central panel, as well as this baby wrap, which would be used with long ties attached at the top edge to tie a baby or small child to a woman's back. Here you see batik dyed fabric in the center, applique and reverse applique that's used to make these tiny, very fine sawtooth and geometric motifs. Due to the Vietnam War, many Hmong people were displaced and ended up in refugee camps. Many women adapted these textile traditions into forms that could be sold to Western consumers. And so you end up with works like this bed cover here. The Hmong works in this gallery also share an interesting connection with the Amish quilt that's on view here. Our Amish quilt is from the early 20th century. It doesn't directly relate to this period of cultural crossover, but it's a really interesting footnote to this cultural tradition and how traditions grow and are maintained. Many Hmong refugees who came to the United States continued to use their needlework as a source of income. Some of the Hmong found work making quilts for the Amish. The Amish were really impressed at the skill of the Hmong women, and in turn, the Hmong women really welcomed the increased rates that they could earn for making Amish quilts, and that it was easier than doing the traditional pa and dao needlework. And so there's just this really interesting crossover of cultures and traditions.